Beth, what's the latest vision out of GM's crystal ball?
I can see two new Chevys, John, the new L bodies, the replacements for the X bodies. That's the Chevy Citation. You can even call them the GM 25s. That's GM's own code name, but we'll eventually know them as the Chevrolet Corsica and Beretta. And here's what one of them looks like. We're seeing here the Corsica, the 4-door sedan and 5-door hatchback L bodies. And it looks like GM is following Ford's lead with pronounced aerodynamic styling, sharply raked windshield and rounded backlight. The Corsica will have front-wheel drive with an all-independent suspension, and power will be from an electronically fuel-injected 2-liter 4-cylinder. There'll also be a 2.8-liter V6 available. The transmissions will be that West German Getrag 5-speed manual or an optional automatic. And 6 months after the Corsica is introduced, we'll see this 2-door Beretta. Now here the styling is even more wedge-shaped with a long sloping hood and wind-cheating headlamps. The Beretta will have the same power plants as the Corsica, the 2-liter 4-cylinder or the 2.8 V6, but it'll most likely also get a turbo option, true to its performance image. Instrumentation will be pod-mounted directly in front of the driver, and the Beretta also has an unusual location for the door handles. They're built into the door pillar post. And here's something from our mailbag. Some shots taken by Mr. Steve Harju, a viewer from Roseville, Minnesota, who was on vacation taking in the scenery in Arizona. He happened upon the Corsica and the Beretta out for a test run. Now apparently the cars were being comparison tested against what will be their main competition. That means cars like the Honda Prelude, the Mazda 626, and Ford Thunderbird, which is some competition.
You're right. And when are we going to see the Corsica and Beretta finally on sale?
The Corsica late 86 as an 87 model, and the Beretta late spring of 87. Oh, by the way, a special thanks to Mr. Harju for those excellent pictures.
Maybe we ought to take Mr. Harju on as our permanent spy photographer. Thanks, Beth.